Hello, welcome to another Monday Night Live with me, your host, Colleen. Hi, everyone. What's up? Happy to join you on another live. Come on, phone. Oh, phone. So it's a new month. It is March. It's March. And we are rolling ahead. I feel like January was literally 8 weeks. And then we blinked and it was March. So February never happened. February was a dream, a fever dream. And here we are in March, which I consider spring. It's spring. Before you know it, we are rolling the clock forward. The days are getting longer and the clothes are slowly going to be peeling off of us. And I would like for you to be in your You don't have to be in your ultimate dream body, but I at least want you to be confident. I want you to be excited to shop for summer clothes. I want you to have energy to go outside and enjoy the longer days that are upon us. I want you to look forward to being lighter internally and externally, physically. And hi, everyone. This is our weekly ADF weight loss chat. So if you have any comments, questions, if you have any tips, tricks, hacks, especially for tonight, because we're going to be discussing skinny habits. So if you have any tricks to share with the community, please do so, because never forget, we are community. I'm not just a single entity here. I'm the communion, I'm the area where we gather around, but this whole what I'm doing is nothing without you and your contributions and your comments and your input and your feedback. Because what that does, your comments, your testimonials, is it inspires others. I can only do so much by myself. And that's why I stress that community, community, community. Because you can't do it by yourself. And if you do, it'll be much longer. It's better when we have a community. So all your questions and comments and skinny hacks, put them in the chat so I can talk about them as we go along. I would like to dedicate this video to Carmen Simons. Carmen, she's been rocking with me for years. And to Donna Giro, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Donna and Carmen were kind enough to send me gifts from my Amazon registry, and that was so kind of them. I have a link down below. And just really quickly before I get into the skinny habits, if you don't know, I do Monday night lives on weight loss and alternate day fasting and skinny girl stuff, right? And then on Thursdays, I aim to have like an edited vlog or some kind of edited video. So on usually the edited vlogs, I'm following my reparenting inner child healing journey, which that has been like my bread and butter of everything that keeps me sane nowadays. And I've been discussing like how I've been into Legos and like hobbies that bring joy, ice skating and all that stuff. And a big part of healing for me is learning how to ask for things, right? And I'm certain a lot of us can relate, especially strong Black women. I'm learning to ask for things because, for one, I get so many comments saying, you love me, or I've been a big part of your journey, or you mean so much to me, and you mean just as much to me. And so there's a lot of times where I feel weird asking you to like press the like button or subscribe, leave a comment. Because in my head, I'm thinking, oh, they enjoy me. They should already do that. But people don't know. People don't know. And if they do know, then sometimes they need a reminder. And so asking is something I'm practicing because I don't have to do it alone. Once again, community. And so Carmen and Donna are a part of my healing journey now because I asked and they delivered. I could sit here and never ask and stew up resentment like, oh, nobody ever gives me anything. I wish somebody. Or you could open your mouth and the worst thing that could happen is they say no, right? Um, so I'm flexing that muscle of asking and you shall receive because closed mouths don't get fed. And so um, Donna sent me, hey, girl. She sent me, this just released March 1st. When I saw this come to my door, I was just flabbergasted. Like, it's so cute. I'm like, I'm not all the way done though, but anywho. So I'm dedicating the video to Carmen and Donna. Thank you. Once again, if you want to, I wholeheartedly appreciate you. I have an Amazon gift link in the description box. And if not, that's fine. A simple like would mean the world to me, and comment, because the comments bring engagement. And what engagement does is YouTube takes notice of engagement, even if you leave just a heart emoji. That's it. Okay, so let's get into the skinny habits for summer. These are mainly based on me, and I find that when I do them, they work, like effortless weight loss. So number one, right? You should do some kind of fasting. Some kind of fasting needs to take place in your life. And if you're not fasting, which the reason you came here for was fasting usually, some sort of fasting. It doesn't have to be 24 hours. It doesn't have to be 30 hours. It doesn't have to be. What it should be is at least 16 hours, at least. And it doesn't even have to be every day. If you do, say, a 16-8 fast, maybe 4 days a week, right? That's good. Because what it gives your body a chance to do is to tap into fat stores. The whole purpose of fasting is to eat up your fat. That's why I get so lean while fasting, because once you run out of sugar to run on, your body will turn to its next fuel source, which is fat. And a lot of us don't get a chance to tap into fat stores because we are always eating, which means the insulin is always raised, the blood sugar is always high, your body is always digesting. You want to give the body, and yes, take notes, get your pen and pencil, because I'm going to have quite a few random tips, tricks, and skinny habits. Your body needs a chance to tap into fat stores. That's why you will lose more inches than, say, pounds when fasting. You will feel your pants get loose. You'll feel the rings get loose. You'll see the collarbone and the cheekbones because it's eating up your fat. All right, you'll have a water whoosh and then a fat eat up, like Pac-Man. Okay, that's the goal. That's why I say don't worry too much about the scale, because if you're losing inches, that's major key. It's the inches that gives you the body, okay? You can lose weight and still look no bueno, skinny fat. All right? We don't want to look skinny fat. We want to look bomb. So don't worry too much about the scale. Incorporate some sort of fasting. Hi, I'm Colleen. I lost 60 pounds, over 60 pounds in 8 months with alternate day fasting, which is a protocol of eating every other day. If you don't know, now you know. Welcome to my story. I've built a community and I've kept this weight off for over 3 years now. And I'm continuing on with the second leg of my weight loss journey because I went from 252 to like 179, which is the lowest I ever got to doing alternate day fasting, right? Made my way back to 190, which I stayed at like a good 2 years. In November, I decided to restart my weight loss journey because I wasn't meant to stop at 190. I was meant to get down, down, down. Baby, are you down, down? Okay, so am I alternate day fasting? A lot of people ask me right now, am I alternate day? I'm not currently alternate day fasting, but that doesn't mean I'm not fasting. Okay, I have to fast because for me, I have inflammation. It helps with inflammation. It gets rid of water weight, which I hold on to. I have Lyme disease, so I get inflamed very easily. Fasting is life. Once you fast, you can't not fast because your body just doesn't require food like that anymore. It doesn't crave it like that. Your body just kind of regulates. And so skinny tip, incorporate some kind of fasting. Next skinny tip. While I'm personally losing weight, I like to wear a faja. A faja is a body garment usually worn by women after some kind of surgery, some kind of cosmetic surgery, usually liposuction and or BBL. Why? Not only does this like help me with portion control, to be honest, like I can't eat as much when I'm wearing a faja. Secondly, it helps mold my body while I lose weight. While I'm losing weight, your body is the most moldable at that point because you're whittling down, literally whittling. You know when you like whittle a piece of wood into a carving, you can do that with a faja. It molds your body as you lose weight. So I like to wear fajas. I got mine from Amazon and it is a full body garment. I also got another one from Shein and it is just a waist cincher. That's the one. That's the one, a waist cincher. It doesn't matter the link, it doesn't matter the brand, as long as it's a little tighter than comfortable and you could wear it at least 6 hours, okay? At least. Put on a faja while you were losing weight. Okay, and mold your body as you go. It also helps with your posture. I get so many compliments on my posture. Why do I? I don't know. I guess because I've always exercised my entire life, I've made sure that my posterior chain is strong. When you have a weak posterior chain, that's your hamstrings, your lower back, your spine, your traps, everything that's in the back of you is strengthened. That makes you look nice and tall and have a strong core. Okay, so that's a little skinny girl tip. Get you all the skinny girls wear fajas, all of them, all, especially while walking. If you have it on while walking, okay. Speaking of walking, y'all, you will never escape. You will never escape. You will never escape people talking about walking. Okay. not running. F the Stairmaster, I promise you. F the Stairmaster. You can do the Stairmaster. Any cardio is great. I'm not going to knock the cardio. It's the consistency I'm going to knock. People go start the Stairmaster. I'm going to do 45 minutes a day. By week 3, they're burnt out. I have been walking consistently for over 2 years now. Why? It's easy. I enjoy it. I like it. It works. And I can do it whenever, wherever. I have legs, I can walk. If you are not walking, you're holding back your results. Okay? I promise you. Every single time I've been the leanest in my adult life is when I had a job that required me to be active. Retail, as a preloader for UPS, as a manager walking up and down UPS aisles and such. Easily clocked in 10,000 steps in a shift, and I was part-time. I couldn't not be lean. When I was working in retail, I worked at H&M. This was in my early 20s. I remember I was with my first ever adult love, okay, and I gained a whole bunch of weight. I know I was at least 230s. And of course I wanted to lose weight, but I don't know what I was doing to make me gain weight in the first place. I was just eating, right? I had no job. That was the thing, as I had no job. I got me a job at H&M. I wasn't even trying, and I lost 45 pounds. Every time I got on the scale, it just went down. And everybody was like, Colleen, how'd you lose weight? How'd you lose weight? What you eating? What you eating? I was broke. Okay. Although I was working, I was broke. Like, minimum wage was minimum waging. And that was like, what is that? 2012, 2011. You was working and still broke. I could afford ramen noodles and 2 items off the dollar menu. And I walked. I walked up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. The leanest times I've been in my adult life was when I was walking a lot. If you're not losing weight, it's because you're not walking. I'm sorry. Whether you're fasting or not. And as much as we want to escape that reality, you can never escape that reality, because women are doing it effortlessly. Like they're losing the weight, they're keeping the weight off, and they're improving their mental health. Like, so many people treat exercise as punishment. I see it as a chance to get outside, get some air, get some sun, smell earth, okay, feel the breeze on my face. I use it when I'm bored. I put my if you don't have a walking pad, do yourself a favor and get yourself a walking pad. I have a link to one down below. I would highly suggest, if you get a walking pad, make sure it is $199 and above. Don't get the cheap walking pad. It's not worth it. Just invest in a good one. Okay? You don't need a treadmill. You don't need a cheap little stepper. Get you a good $200 to $300 walking pad. It will serve you. Mine has been going, when did I get it? Almost a year ago? Almost, maybe 9-10 months. It's worth it. Don't get a cheap one, because you're going to be using it, right? Right? Okay. So yeah, 3, walk. I'm not going to number them because I'm pretty certain I'm going to lose track. So I see you guys in the chat, like keeping score. Thank you. Drink hot liquids. Drink hot liquids. Drink hot liquids. Let me tell you something I noticed about skinny girls, right? They're always drinking something. They are always drinking something. Skinny girls are either always drinking a latte, a matcha, electrolytes. They're always drinking water out of a Stanley cup because it's aesthetic. They're drinking a protein shake. They're drinking a smoothie, Jamba Juice. They're drinking poppies. They're drinking Olippops. They're drinking Sleepy Girl cocktails. They're drinking. And what does all this drinking do? It means you're not eating. You're eating less because you're full of liquids. Skinny girls drink. Okay? Skinny girls need hot water. Hot drinks are elite because they satisfy something in you. I never not had like a cup of tea and not felt satisfied. It's the weirdest thing. Especially before bed. I know a lot of people when they're alternate day fasting, they'll have a hard time going to bed, whether they are just hungry or they feel empty, uncomfortable, insomnia. Have some hot liquids, please. Hot liquids will just help your fasting exponentially. Always have you a cup, get you a nice thermos. I said this in a few videos ago. Actually, I'll make this the next one. Get you a nice thermos and make sure it's always filled with your favorite tea. Okay. Enjoy whatever tea makes you happy, preferably herbal tea. I like my picks are green tea. I like what it does to my skin. Ginger, dandelion. Dandelion and moringa are the same to me, but I'll throw in moringa. Peppermint, turmeric. I like turmeric because it's anti-inflammatory. It doesn't matter. It could have nothing in it. It could just be water and lemon. It could just be hot water. Soothe your insides with hot liquids. You will be less hungry. You'll be less inclined to eat. You'll be more satisfied mentally because if you're fat, you're not hungry, to be honest. You're uncomfortable. You're empty. There's a difference between empty and hunger. Hunger is usually mental because we truly do have more than enough fat stores to live off for days, 4 days. Like if we just had liquids, we'll be easily able to go a month without eating. Should we go a month without eating? No, it's not healthy, and I wouldn't advise anybody to. But you could. But what will satisfy that mental hunger? Get you some hot liquids. Building off of that to the next one. What do I drink while fasting? Electrolytes. Electrolytes, 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 electrolytes. If you have headaches, get electrolytes. If you feel weak, get electrolytes. If you feel dizzy, get electrolytes. If you need energy, please drink electrolytes. If you drink water and there's no electrolytes in it, you are flushing out your electrolytes, okay? You're flushing out your minerals. You need an electrolyte that ideally has magnesium, potassium, and sodium, okay? Do not drink copious amounts of water while fasting. You will deplete your nutrients and your minerals, and it could be fatal. We don't want that. It'll take a while before it's fatal, and even if you don't have electrolytes or some kind of store brand, Celtic sea salt and water, boost those up, okay? Why Celtic? Because it has minerals in it. Okay, it's not just salt, it's a mineral. It's a mineral. building off of the hot liquids, okay? Skinny girl habit is to romanticize your weight loss and fitness accessories, okay? What I noticed with skinny girls is everything that encompasses their health journey is cute. They have cute cups. They have cute activewear. Their weights are cute. Their yoga band is cute. The yoga mat is cute. The accessories in their hair is cute when they're going to the Pilates and all the gym. Okay, they make it cute. Why? Because it makes them feel good. If you feel good, you're gonna do it. You're gonna do it more often. If you're going to the gym in ratty clothes and oversized clothes, you're not as enthusiastic about it. And it doesn't mean you have to go in skin tight clothing either. I suggest if you do go to a gym or anywhere that is a group fitness, wear something form fitting. Why? You want to see your shape. You want to see your shape. Don't go in oversized garments. You need to see your shape. Not only is it a wake up call as to either how far you've come, but it's also a wake up call as to how far you need to go. You're able to see, oh, okay, this needs working on. I'm proud of that. Ooh, the booty is sitting high. Oh, the arms need a little bit more toning. You need to see your figure. Get you some cute clothes. Get you cute clothes. All right. Old Navy has wonderful active wear. Where else? Where else, ladies? Tell us where we're shopping for active wear. Marshalls. I like me some Marshalls. Okay. Either way, I love Marshalls for their like fitness accessories. They have wonderful arm weights. Add on some arm weights, those little 1 pound arm weights while you're walking. Your arms will be like so toned. Get you cute stuff. And when I say the thermos, when I brought up the thermos in the hot liquids part, get you the cutest thermos ever. One that when you pick it up, it brings you joy. Like I had to switch from my old Hydro Peak to this because I drink more water from this because I love, look at it. It's the Powerpuff Girls. Are you serious? This is cute. I want to be seen drinking from this. The hell? I'm way more inclined to drink from this just because I want to look at it. It's so hard for me to hit my water quota. It's so hard. But if it's cute, I'm going to pick her up more often. And even if you don't have hot liquids, you can just drop a tea bag in your water and drink it that way. I like to do this because I really do like the benefits of tea. It makes my skin glorious. This right here is a dandelion tea. Been steeping all day. You don't always have to like have hot liquids for tea. Drop it in whatever water, it'll steep. It'll just take longer. Get your tea in. All right, more skinny habits. What else has worked for me? Probably should have wrote this down, huh? Let me go through these. Maybe I'll think of something. Hi, everyone. Yes, every Monday night there will be lives until further notice. Skinny hack. Park far away from the store every time you go. I love this. I do the same. When I'm parking at work, I go to the second floor. I park in the back. For one, there's no space any closer. And for two, yay steps. Okay, I'll put this in. Get you some kind of tracker. It's important. If you want to increase your steps, you have to track it. It makes no sense if you're not. For one, data. We need data. That's the reason you step on the scale, right? It's data, or either a way to punish yourself. Some people see it that way. Get some kind of step tracker. You need a step tracker. You need a step tracker. If you do not have one, get one expeditiously. You can do the Oura Ring. You could get an Apple Watch. You can get a pedometer that straps onto your belt loop like a beeper. You can get a Fitbit, Garmin, whatever. Heck, you could just have your phone in your pocket whenever you're walking, and it'll track your steps in the health app. You need to track your steps if you're going to increase your steps. You can't increase what you don't know. And once you increase your steps and you're noticing that, hey, okay, last week I did 6,000, now I'm hitting 9, you're going to see a difference. You're going to have a difference, because calorie deficit plus burning calories equals what? Weight loss. Simple maths. That's a hack. You need to be tracking. You have to track. You have to track. And also, if you want to track, just track. That includes track your calories. If you feel like you're not losing weight during alternate day fasting or any fasting protocol, track your calories. I think the first month I did alternate day fasting, I'm trying to think if it's 3 weeks or a month. I think it's like 3 weeks. I tracked my calories. I tracked my calories not because I was afraid of going over. I was afraid of under eating, which is just as bad, doing alternate day fasting, because your body will, you think fasting more would produce better results. It doesn't. I needed to ensure that I was having a sufficient amount of calories. But some people also eat too much during their window and negate all the calories they probably lost the previous day. Track your calories, track your steps, track your waistline, track your measurements, track your blood pressure, you need to be tracking if you're going to be skinny. You have to track. You can't just go into it all willy-nilly and hoping for the best. It's called a plan. A plan. When am I going to weigh myself? How often am I going to measure my waistline? When do I get my blood test? Like, those things matter. I love going to get my blood test because I can't wait to see if the numbers improved. Like that makes me, yeah, Randy. Oh, yay, my cholesterol dropped. Woo. I love that for me. You need to be tracking if you're on this health journey, because if you're focused on health, the weight loss will come. If you're focused on health, the weight loss will come. Okay. When Colleen drops, I drop everything and listen. Girl, don't feel weird. This is the only way you will grow, and a lot of people don't know. So thank you for reminding us. Yes. Once again, thank you to Carmen and Donna for the gifts from my Amazon gift registry. I appreciate you. It is linked down below in the description box. And for everybody, please hit the like. I would love if you could like my content, and I would love if you can engage with it in some form. This helps boost me into YouTube's algorithm and further promotes my content. I would assume, but that's not right of me to assume, because that's not your job to do any of that. So that's why I ask. Okay? And I will remind you, because I know you love me. So as my loving reminder to you, hey, can you please like and comment? Okay? And these are for the replayers. Yeah. I have to stop obsessing with the scale. What does the scale mean to you? Like, when you get on it, like what is it? What does it dictate to you? I'm just curious. Please answer. I would love to know, like, what does the scale mean to you? Like, when you're going on it, do you have expectations? Do you feel some kind of way about yourself? What do you expect when you step on it? I'm just curious. Girl, you are looking so lean and healthy. Bless you. I need to weigh myself. I want to weigh myself, but like I care and I don't care because I'm doing what I need to do. I'm doing what I need to do, so I'll get there when I get there. I think a lot of us with the scale too, it's like we're expecting a certain outcome by a certain time. And I have no timing anymore. I'm doing what I need to do and I'll get there when I get there. So the thing about the scale is we expect the expectations. And if we are not meeting it, then what does that say about us? And then all of a sudden we spiral. So it's not necessarily the scale, it's the expectations. It's okay because it's just data. The scale can vary during your time of the month, if you peed, how much clothes you got on, if your head is big for the day, how much weave you got in, if you have on glasses, if you like anything, if you put it on the wrong tile in the bathroom, you could have different results. You know, the scale is so finicky. And that's why tracking is so helpful, because if you know you cut out 3,500 calories for the week, right? You know you definitely lost 1 pound of fat, because a pound of fat is 3,500 calories. So if the scale is saying something otherwise and you know you cut out 3,500 calories, then you could just take that as data like, oh, this is just water weight. It's just water weight, because I know, as I know, that I definitely cut out at least 3,500 calories this week. So tracking could also bring that kind of peace to you. Hi, Queen of the South. Okay, collarbone. I see you, Joe. Y'all are so cute. Walking does lean you out. Melinda said, I lost 40 pounds in 2 months working at UPS. Child, I know. I was also a preloader and I made it fun. That was the best shape I was ever in. Me too. Walking and doing squats and throwing that mail was life. Hi, fellow preloader. Can I tell you, like, if I could get paid 6 figures to be a UPS preloader, I would happily still do it. I know it's so, that was the second most fun job I've ever had. My first most fun job was working in production, but I love working out for a living. If I could work out for a living, I'll do so. It was just so satisfying. One of the most satisfying things we can do as a human is walk away from a hard day's work with something tangible at the end of the shift. I really enjoy that. I don't get that same satisfaction working in corporate or, IT, because, projects are long and extended and they kind of get passed over to the next. And then it's like, you don't get something at the end, like, but with preloading, child, I've seen people come in fat and in 3-4 months, their clothes is baggy. Like they didn't even have a chance to understand what was happening to them. I go up to them, I'm like, you lost so much weight. They'd be like, I know, none of my clothes fit. I'd be like, how long have you been here? 3 months. Like, damn. Good for you. Welcome. Move on. Yeah, effortlessly. Effortlessly. I didn't even know how much I was getting away with dietary wise until I left that job. Child, you need to move. If you're not moving, you're doing yourself an injustice. Melinda said so, okay? Walking daily is as natural as brushing your teeth. Love that. Walking. Okay, I answered that already. Burlington, Fabletics, and Poshmark for cute active wear, y'all. Okay. Nike Active because it lasts for years. I love that. And that's when you reach like your your dream body, you could start investing in that really like good name brand clothes. Because if you're in a weight loss journey, it's only gonna fit but so long. Do you know you only have 30 minutes? 30? I'd be on TikTok too much. But yeah, if you're in a weight loss journey, don't invest too much in active wear. But Amazon, yes, is always a choice. Your thoughts about drinking flavored herbal tea with no added sweetener during fasting, please. Yes. Yeah. If it doesn't spark a hunger cue, you can have the peach perfect. You can have the berry zinger. You can have the vanilla chai with no cream or anything. Go ahead. But if you drink it and all of a sudden, like 2 hours, maybe even an hour later, you're like, oh God, I want something to eat. That means it has triggered a insulin response. Okay, so you have to be aware. I realized that with coffee. I had to stop drinking coffee. That's another skinny hack. I know a lot of people drink coffee to stave off their hunger, and that is great on feast days. For me, on fast days, when I drank coffee, it was no go. It was no bueno. And I'm talking like black coffee, just black. No cream, no sugar, no anything. Just black coffee. When I clean fasted, when I had a clean fast, that's when I was able to zoom through a fast day. Speaking of zooming through fast days, I would highly recommend taking apple cider vinegar if you can manage it. I like to take a little half of a shot glass, fill it up, and then fill up the rest of the shot glass with water, down it, and then drink. And what that does is it regulates your insulin. I won't say that. It will bring down your blood sugar. It'll stabilize your blood sugar, and it'll give you a feeling of satiety because it has evened out that blood sugar. Once your blood sugars are stable, you don't have cravings. I used to drink the apple cider vinegar in green tea. That combination, I put the girls on, and they were like, oh my God. Once I started drinking apple cider and green tea together, my fast days have never been easier. And I know. I had to stop that though, because today I went to the dentist and I had an issue with my tooth. I had a little calcification on a molar, and she said it's due to acidic food. So what drinking the apple cider vinegar in tea is, it made the acidic product stay on my teeth too long. So now I just do shots, maybe like 2 a day, like 1 in the daytime and 1 at night, or 1 before like a meal. Ideally before a meal. If it's a fast day for you, have it twice a day, 1 in the morning, 1 at night. I can't in good faith tell you to put apple cider vinegar in tea and sip throughout the day anymore. That's not safe for your teeth, and I don't want that for your teeth. So please heed my warning. I have to recalcify a section of my tooth now. So it's not worth that. But damn, do I miss it. If my tooth was fine, I would be here sipping green tea and apple cider vinegar right the hell now, because that thing worked. That thing worked. I was freaked out because it was so easy. And the girls will tell you, y'all, let them know the apple cider and green tea combo. It was like, that's nature's Ozempic. The way I craved nothing. I was like, damn, it really was this easy? I was freaked out. Wholeheartedly freaked out. The shot doesn't hit the same way. It doesn't hit the same way, but it's still better than nothing, and it helps feed my my gut bacteria. So I still do it. But man, that green tea and apple cider vinegar combo, chef's kiss. So if you want to drink it and then like rinse your mouth out immediately, do that. But don't be sipping it all day. Don't sip apple cider and green tea all day. Drink it within an hour, rinse your mouth out and move on. Please, baby, please. Mrs. White says, I like Omega Burn because they have hidden message shirts that reveal the message when you sweat. That's so cool. Hi, Daia. Can you recommend the names again of the women you recommend for Pilates? Okay, there's three main ones. Number one is Eleni Fit, Eleni Fit. Eleni Fit, I love her programs. They range from 10 minutes to 30 minutes, and they're beginner friendly. Next, I really like Olivia Lawson. She incorporates a lot more sculpting into her Pilates, and she has a challenge that I really enjoyed. And then lastly, I almost called her something. She's no joke, but if you are like more on the intermediate advanced, there's Izzy Samuels, was Pilates by Izzy. I call her all kind of names during it because I thought Pilates was easy until I did her, and Pilates is not easy. Pilates, she's wicked. She's a wicked girl. She's a wicked girl, and she deserves all her flowers. She if you want to burn during Pilates, it's Izzy. But I love Eleni Fit. She was the beginner, and intermediate would be Olivia Lawson, and Izzy Samuels is expert, advanced. I was gonna say something. Oh yeah, so a skinny habit would be, I'll throw that in. Another skinny habit, find you a challenge. Skinny girls love challenges. They get the most progress out of a challenge. Whether it's a 30-day walk challenge, whether it's a 25-day insanity challenge, whether it's a 40-day drink a liter of water challenge, do challenges. Challenges are good for us because it pushes us due to our sense of competition. You know, if we're just doing something day in and day out, it's like, oh, okay, whatever. But if you know it's a challenge, like when we do our alternate day fasting challenge, and I'm like, you guys need to get to day 14 or else, it lights the fire. Challenges light the fire under you. Okay, there's a lot of fires happening in the Facebook alternate day fasting group. I forgot to mention that. If you're not a part of the Facebook alternate day fasting group, please do so. There's a link down below. Once again, community. They make their own challenges when I'm not doing challenges. And you guys could like have a little mini challenges of your own when I'm not doing them. So any kind of challenges. And I like to do workout challenges. I loved Chloe Ting. She has wonderful challenges like 14-day challenge, 2-week shred, 30-day build a booty. I love those because it gives you a structured program, it gives you a deadline, and it gives you results. And then you could, you know, expose yourself to something new and then move to something else because I get bored easily. That's why I try any and everything, because like I don't like doing the same thing day in and day out and day in and day out. I love me a challenge. And so if you really want to push yourself to do something uncomfortable, join a challenge. Join a challenge. I take the stairs up to my 5th floor of my apartment, no elevator. Good girl. Is walking in place helps with weight loss? Yes. Yes, or does same as treadmill in my opinion. You could get a treadmill. Some people don't have space for treadmill, so I highly recommend a walking pad. The thing about a walking pad is the convenience. You can roll it in, you can roll it out. I put mine right in front of my TV. I watch a show or three. I scroll on TikTok and I'm walking comfortably. And then when I'm ready to move it out of my eyesight, I just push it away. That's why I like walking pads. And then, you know, it takes up less electricity, less space. It's good. What vitamins do I take? That's another skinny girl habit. Skinny girls, they take their supplements and they love supplements. And I love supplements. I love me some supplements. My daily supplements, I put them in my vlog. So if you check out any vlog I do, I usually always showcase what vitamins I'm taking. I take a 10,000 IU vitamin D 5 days a week, cod liver oil, beef liver capsules for vitamin A and skin health and stuff, and zinc and boron. I always take magnesium. If you are fasting, you need to take magnesium. Okay, that's a main reason why you have insomnia, is because your magnesium is depleted, and depleted magnesium, you know how they have all these like sleepy time things, they incorporate magnesium. So if you have insomnia, it's because your magnesium is depleted. If you have fasting insomnia, you need to increase your magnesium, please. Please, 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 baby, please. Some of the best sleep I ever got was when I took 2 in the day and 2 at night. Chef's kiss. Okay. I just take 2 in the day now. I take a Viviscal because I'm tired of being bald-headed. Viviscal is like a hair growth supplement. And that's it. Those are my supplements. I like to take my Kiala greens for probiotics. And I'll have a gummy here or there. I just finished a bottle of my hair, skin, and nails gummy and a probiotics gummy. Whatever. Carmen, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Like, made me so happy. Carmen got me coloring books. I loved it. Thank you. Thank you. Seriously, I appreciate it. Like my son started working. Well, this is from Donna, but my son started working on this, and he was like, "Mommy, it's too hard." I was like, "Just give me my hey." And so but I'm gonna start. I have so many hobbies, y'all. I started diamond art. I have so many skinny girl habit. You need a hobby, okay? You know why you need a hobby? Let me tell you something about skinny girls. Let me tell you about something I noticed about skinny girls. They're always doing something. They're always doing something. Skinny girls don't have time to sit down and eat because they're always busy. Skinny girls have lives. They have social lives. They have things they do. They have group fitness classes to attend. They have, whether they have a Switch that, you know, them Switches, the Nintendo Switch that they're playing on, they don't even think about food. I know when I am heavily engaged in an activity, the last thing I'm thinking about is food. I promise you. If you are fasting, okay, I had to pop that real loud for you to understand, and you don't have anything to do, go find something to do. You're too idle. Get a hobby or 3. Get you some Legos. You don't need Legos. You don't have to get Legos. Let me show you my diamond art. I also have a diamond art that I started. Okay. This is really cool. I got this from Shein. So you basically have a whole bunch of little dots, and you put crystals coordinating to the dots on each little section. And all of these are crystals. I love this. That's so fun. And very peaceful. Very peaceful. Also, I enjoy anytime I'm doing my nails. I love doing my nails. It just, anything that brings me therapeutic joy, I'm not thinking about food. Skinny girls are not thinking about food because they have things to do. Anytime I watch like a vlog of a skinny girl, they're always in their damn car. That's why they're always drinking something, because they're never at home to eat food. And if they do eat, it is something small and portable because they're on the go again. And that's literally how I've been living too, because I just find myself so busy. I barely have time to like have real meal. Like I don't even want real meals anymore. I basically kind of snack. I snack and drink. Like I'll always have a protein bar on me because I know I will run out of the house and be like, oh crap, I didn't eat, or God, I'm hungry now. And when I'm out, I really don't like want food. So I have a protein bar. What I've been doing lately is like picking up a rotisserie chicken at Walmart, and like sometimes I'll just eat just chicken, just to like rip off a drumstick and just eat that because it's really tasty. It doesn't even need anything else. It's just straight protein. I will just eat the chicken. It's so tasty. If I'm in the mood, I'll probably like have some soup with it. I've been on a soup kick. Skinny girls they're not worried about food because that is the last thing they're thinking about in their very busy, full lives. Even some moms, like by the time they realize it's time to sit down, like, oh, they realize it's been hours since they ate. I'm hungry. Like everybody in the household ate. I done cleaned up. I done did 18 loads of laundry. Oh, it's time for me to eat, you know? The only drawback is like they eat the worst thing. And they eat a lot of it. So ideally, skinny habit, on feast days, try to eat before you get hungry. Eat before you get hungry. Because if you are ravenous by the time you eat, you're going to mess up bad. You're going to mess up bad. I stopped eating 3 big ol' meals a day. I really did. Because for one, it was stretching out my stomach that I took all this time to shrink the day before. No bueno. I like flat tummies. I like my stomach flat. And when you are fasting well into the journey like I am, I'm a veteran at this point. The feeling of fullness is very uncomfortable. Like I get what like skinny girls mean when they say I don't like being full. It doesn't feel good anymore. Being full feels so uncomfortable. I don't like it. I don't like feeling full. And we need to start getting used to that feeling. You don't need to be full. You need to be satisfied, content. Actually, you need to stop eating before you get to full. Here's a challenge for you. Always leave a bite of whatever you're eating. It's a good challenge. It's a good disciplinary challenge. It'll help break the clean plate club that we've developed during childhood. It'll also start reducing calories. It'll make you start. It's not easy because in our brain, we're like, we don't want to waste. Start trying to leave at least a bite of food in your plate and scrape it out in the garbage. And your heart is going to feel like fluttery. You're going to be like, oh God, I could eat this. Start leaving a bite of food in your plate. Skinny girls never finish their food. They don't finish food because they don't like feeling full. Okay? Start learning to leave food back. And this is going to be a very hard test of your will and just your greediness. Like, how greedy are you? Can you really do that? Can you really like leave food behind? What is my hair doing? What is happening? Do better. And I've been trying that, and it's like such a weird feeling, but it's very satisfying. I feel so proud of myself when I do it. Literally, she's skinny goes through my head when I like leave back some food in my plate. I'm like, oh, she's skinny. She's skinny. Skinny people leave food in their plate. They do. They don't hoover it all in. They take doggy bags. They send it to the back to get scraped out. They don't care. They don't care. They ate what they needed to eat, and that's good. Whatever else happens to the food is their business. I'm not going to turn myself into a garbage can for the sake of wasting money. You done spent the money already, whether you finish it or not. But eating past your fullness cues, that does nothing. That's not going to make your money worth it. It's not going to make your money worth it. So whether it's a cup of yogurt, whether it's a bagel, whether it's a little Chinese food, I don't know, leave some back. Leave a bite. Should I get collagen powder or the pill form of it? Whatever you'll take regularly. I've been on Vital Proteins collagen since the beginning of my fasting, which was 2021. And I love it because I have poor skin elasticity and it helps increase my hydration levels. I use the powder. I only use Vital Proteins. I've tried so many collagen powders. Vital Proteins is the winner. It literally has no taste, which other collagen powders say they have no taste. They taste raw. They taste like gelatin. They taste like bovine, to be honest. They have a smell. And the biggest thing I love about Vital Proteins, which I didn't realize until I tried other brands, is that it dissolves like a dream. It dissolves like a dream. These other brands, they can kick rocks. Vital Proteins for president if you're going the collagen powder route. If it's a pill, I don't just get the highest quality you can. You feel like it's the most important way to determine your progress? Okay. But why the obsession? You love these lives and getting on my walking pad now. I'm happy you love these lives. I got through my first fast sat successfully. Okay, I got through my first fast Saturday, I'm assuming Saturday, successfully. Today was a little rough. I had sunflower seeds, some crackers, and a piece of sausage. Is that supposed to be your feast day? Or is that your fast day that you broke? You have to clear that up with me, being Deneen, please. Because that can't be a feast day. I don't weigh myself regularly, but I check to see my whereabouts I am to my goals. It reveals my habits, what cycles I'm in. Sometimes I break a new low, but I see a small bounce back sometimes. Yes. The thing about the scale is it's never linear. It's never linear. It'll go up and down. It is like the stock market. Okay, as long as we are comfortable with that knowledge, use the scale as much as you want. Goodwill when I was losing a lot. Active. Have you ever dry fasted? Yes, that was my favorite fasting method. Dry fasting, which no water, only my saliva. I love apple cider vinegar and it gave me a buzz. I've never heard that before, but I guess it's fermented, right? Apple cider vinegar on a fast day. I dilute it. I'm not just drinking like acid on my empty stomach. Water with it. Yeah. A straw. Yep. This is true. Have a straw. Have a straw. It's just hard to sip. Like I like my tea hot. So a straw just didn't work. I'm drinking an apple cider vinegar and green tea. I'm liking the combo. It's immaculate. What fasting protocol are you following now? Um, I have no fasting protocol at this moment. I'm just I make sure I don't eat late. So I will say like almost like a 14-10, like a 14-10. Like after I'm not eating after this live. I'm done eating for the night. I'll have some tea. I definitely eat breakfast every day. I find that I need breakfast. Like I enjoy breakfast. I like breakfast. I like how I feel eating breakfast. And I want to get my protein in early because if I leave it for the end of the night, it's not going to get done. So I'm pretty much like consciously eating. Yeah. My title is hilarious. Skinny habits to start before summer. I get palpitations taking calm, then I'm knocked out all day and night. If you're fasting, you are more than likely magnesium depleted. It just something about the fasting. I forgot what I read, but fasting does deplete your magnesium, and you need magnesium to have a good sleep. So if you're experiencing fasting insomnia, you're more than likely magnesium depleted. Okay. I want to try that calm. I did see quite a few jars at Marshall's, so I might pick one up. Sunday's my last day of the gym challenge. Lovely. What do you think about rolling fast? For example, a 47-1 regimen. I don't think about that. I don't take part in anything longer than like, to be honest, ADF. I know there's people in the group that'll do 48-hour fasts, and I allow them, but I wouldn't. It's not necessary because a lot of people are over fasting and under eating, and it's not necessary. If you're focused on health, if your goal is like improving your blood work and stuff, go for it. Am I well versed in extended fast? No. If you're worried about weight loss, though, yeah. Alternate day fasting is the one, not the two. It does everything it needs to do as far as weight loss. And you want to do something that you're able to keep up. If you could keep up 47-1s, have at it. I was able to keep up alternate day fasting easier. I don't like to suffer. Suffering, yeah, I'll say, yeah, suffering one day is enough for me. And then I need food. And I can suffer again the next day. And then, I'm okay with that. Suffering for 2 days? No, thank you. You like adding liquid chlorophyll to your coffee. That's interesting. Your challenge last year started me on my weight loss journey. It's really controlling your mind. Remember your why. If you're really tired of being overweight, fix it. Only you can do it. Absolutely. Absolutely. You are your own savior when it comes to weight loss. And going back to asking for help or asking, reaching out. It's okay to ask for help. It's okay to depend on others. Like Skinny Girl Habit, you're not alone. You need a support system. Whether it's Skinny Girl friends, people who are doing the same thing as you, finding forums, joining groups, being part of my community, other community. You need to be a part of something because you don't want to do it alone. It's very lonely. And being a part of these groups usually reminds you like, oh, okay, this is why I'm doing it. This is what I'm looking forward to. People will show their before and after, and it motivates you. It gives you a little further. It makes you 1 hour more into that fast. Like, you just don't do it alone. Please, baby, baby, please. Ooh-wee. Fast day since 10-pound gain after a wild but awesome birthday week. Let me get out my puzzle book. Most of that was water, don't worry. Most of that was water. The cells will fill up very quickly with water once, you know, we go back to daily eating. The increased energy goes hand in hand. Okay, Britt has a skinny girl habit. Eat just enough or under. Protein, vegetables, water. Amen. Eat just enough. And building on that, that is another skinny girl habit. It's going to be like a little cluster. For me, I have to eat as undistracted as possible. My favorite time to eat is literally like in a social setting, because I'm doing more talking than I am chewing. And when that happens, I'm not scarfing down my food so fast that my brain has no chance to catch up to my stomach. When I am like just distracted, when I'm distracted, I'll eat so fast that I'll eat too much before my satiety cues kick in. Don't eat distracted. Serve smaller portions, and whether that is using a smaller dish, a smaller fork, a smaller spoon. If you're truly hungry, you could go back for seconds. Just start off small. Next, slow down when eating. I have to slow down when I'm eating. I'm eating too fast. And why? Why am I eating too fast? The bites are too big. I'm taking big old bites. Skinny girls don't take big old bites. They take little pecks and they chew until it turns into water in their mouth, and then they swallow. Me, I'm taking big old chunks and then swallowing. The food not even properly chewed up yet in my mouth. And then no wonder I'm having gut health issues. I need to take smaller bites, slow down, chew longer, and then move on. I need to turn down the TV, turn off the iPad, turn down the phone, and focus. I'm taking too big of bites. That's something I've been actively working on. And I'm about to buy a toddler spoon because I need to fix that. It has been a habit of mine. And it's like an ADHD habit too, because ADHDers just fly through food, binge eaters. Taking smaller bites is going to be the biggest thing I need to do, and then chewing longer. Because the reason I can't chew long is because there's so much food in my mouth. If anybody can relate, let me know. It's very satisfying to leave food on the plate. It's very skinny. It's giving very skinty. When there's still food in your plate and you push it away like I'm good, even though you want to scrape the rest into, it's very skinty. Okay? If you want to exude skinty girl power, if you want to exude skinty girl, not skinny, skinty girl power, leave food on your plate. It is the biggest flex. I don't care what anybody says. Leaving food on your plate is a big flex. I'm happy to say that I've lost 30 pounds since watching you. Aw, I'm so proud of you. That's wonderful. My smile is infectious. Thank you, Britt. It's a feast day for me. I had shoulder surgery December 26th, and I've gained 20 pounds back. I've lost 70 total with ADF. I'm feeling large and in charge, and I have to order a bridesmaid dress ASAP. All right, well, I'm curious as to what you're going to do. Yeah, no interruptions when eating. So yeah, I'm gonna end the live here. That's been enough. Thank you so much for watching. It's March. What are we doing? It's the sun is gonna start coming out. You know what you need to start planning? Your walks. They're so critical, y'all. If you thought you were doing something before, you could do some more with a walk. I promise you. The leanest times I've ever been in my life was when I had so many steps. I was just active. And I wasn't playing volleyball. I wasn't swinging bats. I just was on my feet more. That's all. Okay. So with that, I'm going to finish my hey hey. Can you tell how cute it's going to be? Anyways, thank you again to Carmen and Donna. Please hit the like button for me. My gift registry from Amazon is down below. I would appreciate if you fed my inner child. It's nothing but like kitty stuff on there. I don't feel any kind of way either. It's diamond art and a whole bunch of Lego sets. And please engage with the video, whether you share it or just drop an emoji in there. I appreciate you. All right. I will see you next Monday, and look out for the Thursday video. I think it'll be more vlog style. Okay. Thank you for your support always. I appreciate you. I'll see you next week. Bye.